Hey, it's your old pal Reb Beach here. I'm doing this thing for Guitar Techniques magazine. Jason Sidwell over there is this incredibly talented guy that wrote this song in like a day for me. That's right up my alley. It's just chugging, and it's rock thing, and it's not too complicated. I didn't have to learn all kinds of weird, jazz chord changes and weird scales. It's just all kind of minor rock scale, pentatonic. Okay, that's up my alley. And so I had to come up with a melody for it. It was just a rhythm track, and I immediately went to fifths. La la. There's fifths like all through the melodies that I wrote. Right. And the first thing that happened in it was that happens. Oh no, it's this one. Right? That's like the Van Halen thing. This thing from Beat It. Just kind of move it up a whole step there. I love that interval. Really, really pretty. And then if you just go down the pentatonic scale. Right, but I did it in the next position down pentatonic scale, which is like 12 10, 12 9, 12 10. Right, and I just tap on the pentatonic up here on the 15 and the 14. Right, yeah. Where did I end up? I forget where I ended it. That's it. And then it's fifths again. It's all fifths, right? And then I soloed, and I wanted to get like, let's see, I don't know what's in the first solo, but some of the interesting things that I did was I wanted to get that whammy bar thing in there that I do all the time, where I just mute all the strings except the G string with my thumb and forefinger, and then you can just hit the whole guitar and you only hear the G string. And if you move your finger around the harmonics, you get which is interesting if you're in the middle of a solo and you just launch into it, and also gives you time to think of where you're going to go next. The other stuff was there was this riff, which is the thing that I do when I pluck with my ring finger, right? Just go up the minor scale and pluck. Right? But I went up and down on each string. Has a nice kind of something's coming sound. I also did another thing going up where I go up the pentatonic scale, but with the plucking thing again. So. Right? And I kind of change the notes around a little bit up here on the D string. Right? That's another kind of building into something. And then I went into that old standby. Right? And what else did I want to talk about? I don't know. Oh yeah, the whammy bar at the end was kind of cool. That I went down from the G string to an E. It just takes a little bit of. It's kind of like, it's hit or miss. I came back up on the B string. I love to end songs like that. Anyway, Jason asked me to talk about what amps and stuff I use, and just use this guitar because I have 9s on it for my lessons. It goes out of tune all the time because the 11s that were on it forever completely gouged out all of the hardware back here and here. So, it just slips right through because it's a smaller string. but I need those 9s in A440. And then my amp, it's just a Marshall amp that I've had forever that John Sir modded. It's the same amp I used on the Winger stuff, and I think Warrant borrowed that one for Cherry Pie, and I think it blew up, so that's why John Sir modded it. And it sounds a lot like an OD100. And I use my Shiba pedal sometimes. I think in the video you can see me reach over and click on it for a little bit more overdrive for that. I don't know if I did it on the first solo or the second solo. Anyway, it was great fun doing this, and thanks so much, Jason and Guitar Techniques magazine, for having me, and it was really, really fun. So hope to see you guys on the road soon.